Rasasi, one of the most popular Middle Eastern fragrance brands. But even with how popular it is, I only ended up with 3. Not to say their fragrances are bad, but with luggage space and whatnot, these are the 3 that kind of stood out to me. So let's just get the obvious one out the way. And one of the more popular ones, this is Hawas Ice, obviously. So I picked up all of these at, once again, Dama Mall at in the UAE. So shout out to those guys there, the employees, really helpful showing us around. So this is actually 3.3 fluid ounces. Does it say 3.38? But still 100 mil somehow. See, we got the manufacturing date, March 2025. So fairly new concerning when I bought it. Simple box here. And you can see I've used some during my trip out there. It's a little dusty. All right, so I do like this one a little more than the original. They're both really good, but this one just slightly better in my opinion. They didn't have the other ones I want to try too, like Fire and the green one, for whatever reason. But yeah, let's just get into the notes here. You got main accords: fruity, citrus, sweet, fresh, aromatic, musky, powdery, white floral, fresh, spicy, and amber. Top notes of apple, Italian lemon, Sicilian bergamot, star anise. Middle notes of plum, orange blossom, cardamom. Base notes of musk, ambergris, rosewood, and moss. So similar to a lot of other fresh fragrances out there, designer, westernish fragrances, but pretty good overall. Let's get this on the test strip. Remind me what this smells like. This cap is really nice, actually. It's pretty hefty. It's like a snake. So I do remember this smelling nice, kind of bubblegummy and sweet and fresh, but there is one thing about this that I'll tell you guys about once I remind myself on paper. Oh, that atomizer is crazy. Just busted all over my desk, so to speak. Yeah, one spray is enough. Your guys are saying, oh, but it's a sweet fragrance. Like, again, I love this fragrance, but it is safe, fresh, but a little screechy. Even on this test paper, and in the air, I smell it. It's really, really strong. Do not overspray this, guys. It can be headache inducing, in my opinion. I've gotten to that point with this fragrance where I've almost just hated it. Like, I'd almost not wear this at the gym, even though it seems like the perfect fragrance for it. But again, I still love it. But really be careful on the sprays there. It's it's like, it's almost giving me like it's a strong oud fragrance, but in the totally opposite direction of how fresh it is. But this is my batch. It is way too strong in my opinion, but super fun. If you do like a little half spray, like you'll be good for a while. And again, with all these fragrances, I keep saying I will give a full review of everything and tell you how they perform and how long exactly. All right, next up here we got Oudh al Suifi, or Sufi. Not quite sure how you pronounce that. Unfortunately, I don't have the box here. It was kind of bulky, I think I remember, but I do wish I kept the box because unfortunately it was damaged in transit and the sprayer is kind of messed up there. So it doesn't spray, it kind of just leaks out. And the bottle is beautiful. I'm glad it didn't actually damage the bottle too much. Here's Eau de Parfum, 30 milliliter, made in Dubai, UAE. It's got this little like emerald crystal there. As you can see there, that's the what's left of the atomizer sprayer part. And unfortunately, this is like, yeah, you can't really, doesn't quite spray, but fortunately it's a lesser known, more niche fragrance from the brand. So it's not as it's not super replaceable, especially being in the US right now. So Rasasi, hit me up please for a replacement. I'm joking, but if anyone knows anything about this or where to get a replacement or how to even fix this issue, you can see how it is right there. I think there's a part missing. Then hit me up, leave a comment below. I will be looking up the comments. But yeah, I do remember they had two from this specific collection, and I picked this one out of there. It was more strong with the oud and a little more cheesy, and I was kind of on a mission to find the dankest, strongest oud from each brand, and this one was definitely it. So let's try to get something out of it so I can at least test it a little bit. But honestly, I haven't had a chance to spend a whole lot of time with it to see how it develops. But this is like super cheesy. See, I don't really know how to, just gotta kind of, yeah, it just came out all over my gloves. Yeah, it's a whole mess, but yeah, and you don't want this to be spraying all over the place. This is super strong. I can already smell it. So surprisingly, starting off a little alcoholic in the beginning, but yeah, super strong, authentic wood. Yeah, very oudy, very cheesy. So surprisingly, with how unknown this is on Fragrantica, they have it listed as a woody, oud, powdery, warm, spicy, amber, and musky. And top notes of oud and wood notes, middle notes spicy, base notes more oud, amber, musk, and sandalwood. So actually a pretty simple fragrance, pretty oud heavy, which is exactly what I was looking for. Nothing super mixed, but if I can find a way to test this out, I will do a full review for you guys. But man, yeah, this is great, and I didn't get it just because it's strong. I do like enjoy fragrances like this. Lastly, this guy right here. I was super excited, really excited to unbox this. I've been waiting so long. Most of this line is actually discontinued. This is the Oudh al Boruzz. This is Asrar, Indonesia. So they have other colognes from other regions and a bunch of different ones from this line, but unfortunately, like I said, most of them are discontinued. Let's try to get this open. My gloves that have oud spilled all over it. All right, sweet. So the other discontinued ones I wanted were actually the Lamat's Musk, the Assam, and Malaysia. So if anyone knows where to get those from, leave it in the comments once again. Especially again, being in the US is kind of hard. Manufactured in March of 2024. Interesting. And this is going to be 50 ml, 1.67 fluid ounces. Also from Rasasi, I wanted to also pick up I believe it's called Farid, but they didn't have it there. I believe it wasn't even sold at the time I was in the Middle East. But yeah, let's get this out. So really protected in here. This foam, really nice, beautiful, luxurious packaging here. From what I remember in the store, it's mostly just citrus and oud, like a fresh oud, which was interesting to me. Oud is, especially real oud, Rasasi is a real oud, and a lot of their fragrances, it's not known to be fresh. So I want to try this out, get the clash of worlds here. Hopefully it's not tainted by the previous fragrance. Decent atomizer. Honestly, not, again, if you've seen my disclaimer about this Middle Eastern perfumes, but they really need some time to settle and mature and macerate. But this is not how I remember the smelling. This is really really citrusy, and spicy. Oh, now I smell the oud a little bit. Yeah. So this citrus really comes out in the beginning there, but super citrus heavy. Let's get the notes from Fragrantica here. Pull this up. So we have top notes of ginger, grapefruit, bergamot. Super bright, super fresh. That's what I'm smelling there. Not something I expect from this line. Middle notes of oud, orris, vetiver, and cedar. And base notes of Indian oud, musk, and amber. So love Indian oud and grapefruit and bergamot. That's a clash of worlds there. Like, I had to pick this up. Main accords: oud, fresh, spicy, citrus, woody, aromatic, powdery, and fresh. Really excited to see how this dries down. Yeah, this is great. I'd say this is my favorite one from this line, or at least from my mini haul here. So, as always, I don't want to make this video too long. Just a quick unboxing and a review of what I got. So, keep watching the channel, and I'll actually do a deeper dive into all of these fragrances and give you my final thoughts. And I got a couple more houses to review, so stay tuned for that, and a lot more fragrances. It's probably like 60 more. So thanks guys for supporting the channel, and I appreciate it. Thanks.